Hey everyone, it's Ansh Mishra. Borrowing money can feel like navigating a financial minefield. One minute it's the key to building wealth, the next it's a slippery slope to debt. So much of what we hear about borrowing is based on outdated advice or myths. These myths can hold you back from making smart financial decisions. In this video, we're diving into the biggest myths about borrowing money, separating fact from fiction. Let's get started. Let's kick things off with the most common myth. Borrowing money is bad. Think of borrowing money like using a hammer. It can build a house or smash your thumb. If you're borrowing to buy the latest iPhone, that's not the best move. But borrowing to invest in education, start a business, or buy a rental property, that's strategic. Borrowing isn't inherently good or bad, it's a tool. Before you borrow, ask, what am I borrowing for? Will it help me build for my future or keep me stuck? Understanding your why is crucial before taking on any debt. Use debt strategically to potentially build wealth. Myth number 2. If you have savings, you should take out a loan. This is a common misconception that many people have. On the surface, it makes sense. Why pay interest when you can use your own cash? It seems like the logical choice to avoid debt, but it's not always black and white. There are several factors to consider before making such a decision. Imagine you have $20,000 in savings and need a new car. The car costs exactly $20,000. You could pay in cash, leaving you with zero savings. This means you have no financial cushion for emergencies. Or you could get a car loan at a 4% interest rate and keep your $20,000 invested at a 7% return. This way, your money continues to grow. Your investments earn more than the interest on the loan. Over time, this can significantly increase your wealth. Wiping out your savings could leave you vulnerable to unexpected expenses. Life is unpredictable, and having a financial buffer is crucial. Factors like risk tolerance, interest rates, and your financial situation come into play. It's important to evaluate all these aspects. Don't rule out loans just because you have savings. Sometimes, leveraging debt can be a strategic financial move. Sometimes, taking a loan and letting your investments work for you is smarter. Always consider the bigger picture and make informed decisions. Myth number 3, all debt is the same. Debt is debt, right? Wrong. Not all debt is created equal. While it might seem like borrowing money is just borrowing money, the purpose and terms of the debt can make a huge difference in your financial health. There's a difference between good debt and bad debt. Good debt is typically an investment in your future, something that will grow in value or generate long-term income. Good debt can increase your net worth or earning potential. For example, taking out a loan to start a business or to invest in education can be considered good debt. A student loan, despite its issues, can be good debt if it leads to higher earnings. Education often opens doors to better job opportunities and higher salaries. A mortgage is another example. It builds equity in an appreciating asset. Owning a home can provide stability and even become a source of wealth over time. Bad debt, like high-interest credit card debt, offers no long-term benefit. It can quickly spiral out of control, leading to financial stress and hardship. Using a credit card for essentials and paying it off monthly isn't bad. In fact, it can help build your credit score if managed responsibly. But racking up debt for things you can't afford is a problem. This kind of debt can lead to a cycle of borrowing and repayment that is hard to break. Be mindful of the type of debt you're taking on. Ask yourself if it's an investment in your future or just a temporary fix that could lead to more problems. Is it an investment in your future or digging a deeper hole? Understanding the nature of your debt can help you make better financial decisions. Understanding the difference can save you financial stress. By recognizing good debt and avoiding bad debt, you can build a more secure financial future. Myth number 4. You need perfect credit to get a loan. This myth is simply not true and can be discouraging. Yes, a high credit score is advantageous. It unlocks lower interest rates and better loan terms, but a perfect score isn't necessary for loan approval. Lenders consider various factors, not just your credit score. They look at stable income, responsible financial behavior, and debt-to-income ratio. Lenders want reassurance you'll pay them back. A good credit score helps, but it's not the only indicator. If your score isn't perfect, don't panic. Focus on building positive credit habits. Over time, these actions will improve your score. Myth number 5. Paying off a loan early is always the best move. While it might seem like a no-brainer to get rid of debt as soon as possible, the reality is more nuanced. While becoming debt-free is a goal, it's not always black and white. There are several factors to consider before making this decision. First, check if your loan has a prepayment penalty. This is a fee some lenders charge if you pay off your loan early. Some lenders charge a fee for early payoff to recoup lost interest. This penalty can sometimes be substantial, eating into the savings you might gain from paying off the loan early. Next, consider the interest rate of the loan. If the interest rate is relatively low, like that of a mortgage, it might be more beneficial to invest your extra money elsewhere. For instance, if you have a mortgage with a 3% interest rate, but you can invest your money and get a 7% return, investing could be the smarter move. A 3% mortgage versus a 7% investment return, investing could be better. This way, your money works harder for you, potentially growing your wealth over time. Also, don't deplete your emergency fund to pay off a loan early. Your emergency fund is crucial for unexpected expenses. You need a safety net for unexpected expenses. Without it, you might find yourself in a tight spot if an emergency arises. Look at your entire financial picture. Paying off a loan early should fit into your broader financial strategy. Analyze loan terms, consider other goals, and make a strategic decision. It's about balancing your immediate desire to be debt-free with your long-term financial health. Align your actions with your overall financial plan. By doing so, you ensure that every financial move you make is a step towards your ultimate goals. Myth number 6. Borrowing money means you're financially irresponsible. This myth perpetuates a harmful stigma around debt. Borrowing money doesn't make you irresponsible. It's how you manage debt that matters. Many savvy individuals and businesses use debt strategically. Real estate investors use mortgages to generate rental income. Businesses take loans to expand and generate more revenue. The problem isn't borrowing, it's borrowing more than you can afford. Living beyond your means and relying on credit is the issue. Borrow responsibly, have a solid repayment plan, and use debt strategically. Achieve your financial goals without the stigma. Borrowing money isn't the big bad wolf it's made out to be. It's a financial tool that can be used for good or not so good. Approach borrowing with open eyes and understand the risks and rewards. Don't let myths hold you back from smart financial decisions. What are your thoughts on borrowing? Let me know in the comments. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, share, and subscribe to Genuine Voices for more finance tips. See you in the next video.